Question 1. What is an overlay in operating systems? A. A technique to manage virtual memory. B. A technique to load large programs into limited memory. C. A technique to handle process synchronization. D. A technique to manage input-output operations. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: B. A technique to load large programs into limited memory. Explanation: overlays are used to load large programs into limited memory by dividing the program into smaller modules or sections and loading only the necessary parts into memory when needed. Question 2. Which of the following statements about overlays is true? A. Overlays are used only in single-user operating systems. B. Overlays are used to manage disk operations. C. Overlays are used to manage process scheduling. D. Overlays are used to load program segments into memory. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: D. Overlays are used to load program segments into memory. Explanation: overlays are used to load program segments or modules into memory as needed, allowing larger programs to run on systems with limited memory. 3. Which of the following is not an advantage of using overlays? A. Increased memory utilization. B. Efficient memory management. C. Faster program execution. D. Reduced disk space requirements. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: C. Faster program execution. Explanation: overlays can increase memory utilization, provide efficient memory management, and reduce disk space requirements. However, they may introduce some overhead, leading to slower program execution compared to programs loaded entirely into memory. 4. In overlay management, what is the role of a linker? A. Allocating memory for overlays. B. Loading overlays into memory. C. Combining overlay segments into a single executable. D. Resolving external references between overlay segments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: D. Resolving external references between overlay segments. Explanation: the linker is responsible for resolving external references between overlay segments by ensuring that the correct addresses are used to link the segments together during program execution. 5. Which of the following statements about overlays is false? A. Overlays are used to overcome memory limitations. B. Overlays are primarily used in modern operating systems. C. Overlays require careful program design and segmentation. D. Overlays can be implemented using hardware or software techniques. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: B. Overlays are primarily used in modern operating systems. Explanation: overlays were commonly used in older operating systems with limited memory. While some modern operating systems may still support overlays, they are not as prevalent as they were in the past. Question 6. In which phase of program execution are overlays typically loaded into memory? A. Compilation phase. B. Linking phase. C. Execution phase. D. Loading phase. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: C. Execution phase. Explanation: overlays are typically loaded into memory during the execution phase of program execution when specific segments or modules are required to be present in memory. Question 7. Which overlay technique requires a program to be divided into fixed-sized pages or blocks? A. Paging overlay technique. B. Partition overlay technique. C. Swapping overlay technique. D. Demand paging overlay technique. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: A. Paging overlay technique. Explanation: the paging overlay technique requires a program to be divided into fixed-sized pages or blocks that can be swapped in and out of memory as needed. Question 8. Which overlay technique allows overlays to be loaded on demand from secondary storage to memory? A. Swapping overlay technique. B. Demand overlay technique. C. Dynamic overlay technique. D. Fixed overlay technique. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: B. Demand overlay technique. Explanation: the demand overlay technique allows overlays to be loaded on demand from secondary storage, such as disk, to memory when they are required for program execution. Question 9. Which overlay technique requires the entire program to be divided into fixed-sized segments? A. Static overlay technique. B. Partition overlay technique. C. Paged overlay technique. D. Demand overlay technique. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: B. Partition overlay technique. Explanation: the partition overlay technique requires the entire program to be divided into fixed-sized segments or modules that are loaded into memory as separate overlays. Question 10. Which overlay technique uses a specific portion of the address space for each overlay, allowing multiple overlays to be present in memory simultaneously? A. Fixed overlay technique. B. Dynamic overlay technique. C. Swapping overlay technique. D. Demand overlay technique. Your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answer: A. Fixed overlay technique. Explanation: the fixed overlay technique assigns a specific portion of the address space to each overlay, allowing multiple overlays to be present in memory simultaneously.